Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Had to hit the opera on your knuckles. This the night hour. Got off of work. I know it's late as hell. But I have a big gripe. And it may mean nothing. It may just be me just having a gripe and me just being upset. I'm really pissed off. I'm really pissed off at how there's no more, how do I say it? There's no more respect. There's no more being culture. Is that how you say it? There's no more being nice or being friendly or trying to make sure somebody's okay or make sure somebody's fine. You know, to me, it's just BS out here. And one of the biggest things that nobody's really talking about is how all these white quarterbacks continue to be recycled, just like these white coaches. But nobody pays attention to that. Everybody is too busy looking at the false accusations on Deshaun Watson. Ryan Fitzpatrick is who we know he is. It ain't thought of. We know who he is. Ryan Fitzpatrick is nothing but a bum. But yet, he'll have some games where he'll have a hot stretch and then he'll fizzle out. But this guy continuously gets paid money. This dude is getting paid more than Cam Newton. Now, I know Cam didn't look all that impressive last year, but still, that's Cam freaking Newton. Cam has had a way better career than with Ryan Fitzpatrick. That's why it pays to be white. I'm telling you, on my next application, I am putting white. I'm telling people my ethnicity is white. Because when you're white, everything seems like it's good for you. And it don't be those white players' fault. It's just that's just how the cookie crumbles. Now, the biggest thing that I feel like the problem that I feel that I'm having is just how the NBA has been. The NBA has been very terrible, very poorish. Also, the NFL is just continue to be racist. And it's racism everywhere. It's just that, to me, this country that we live in is nothing but bull crap. It doesn't do anything for us if you're a black man. And now if you light-skinned it, then you'll get a little bit of a leeway. But if you dark-skinned, you basically messed up. But just looking at how these past 4 or 5 years has been nothing but turmoil, nothing but hate, nothing but derogatory statements. Now, I know I went off track a little bit, but the thing is this. People have got to stop putting these athletes of today on the level of the athletes of yesteryears. These athletes are athletes. They're not fundamentally sound. They're not stars, and there's a lot of just stars out here. There's no real there's no real alphas that are playing in the game. Now, people will come and tell you that a player played well or a player looked good playing well, and then when you try to tell them that, no. Like, I got into it with this guy on Cino's Live, trying to tell me, well, I would take that I'm crazy for taking Reggie Miller over Steph. And the reason I would take Reggie Miller over Steph is because if I gave Reggie Miller this team that Steph has, they would be in the 3rd or the 4th seed right now. You know, to me, the LA Clippers are overachieving, but the Warriors, y'all have underachieved. Y'all have enough talent. You got Oubre, you got Wiseman, you got Draymond. You got guys coming off the bench, you got guys coming off the bench who are fairly decent. But my thing is this. Nobody wants to talk about the real or talk about the BS that's going on. Like, everybody is hating on Jamesharden because he might win the MVP. And he deserves to be in the MVP conversation. Have you been seeing what Jamesharden has been doing? Have you? I just think people don't give people the right chances or even the right guidance to get somewhere. But my thing is this. If you want to be an activist or you want to be this, then that's fine. But to me, being an activist doesn't mean nothing because nobody's going to really care or really give you any props. Now, the NBA... The NBA, we all know, is trying to push the LA lebrownies to the top seed. And they will screw anybody they can to show that, look, these guys are great, they got to be there. We don't have time to deal with this BS by trying to hope that chance basically helps us, and that chance will help us pick who we want to pick. The Lakers, to me, are lacking inside presence. The Nets are lacking inside presence. But because of the players they have, it makes up for their lack of inside presence. And that's what I was trying to tell people, is that a lot of these guys today would not make it back in the day. You know, but LeBrownies is this activist, but yet he didn't speak out about the Nate McMillan firing. He didn't speak out about the Lloyd Pierce firing. You know, he don't speak out about those type of things. But if you see him on the court, he gonna be dancing, doing this little high-fiving, like 5 or 50 different high fives he's gonna do. So I know I'm all over the place. There's just some things I just looked at and just have a gripe with. To me, I've always said that defenses win championships, but at the same time, may not have a defense, and you need that guy on the other side to lead you. Now, the thing is this. The Cardinals made a good move today by getting A.J. Green. I think that's going to shore them up, A.J. and DeAndre Hopkins. It's going to be on and popping. Now, I know I was all over the place, but that was my gripe about the white QBs getting all this money to back up, and they're getting more money than a lot of these black athletes, which I think is unfair. And I feel like they should fight for this as well. But, you know, whites aren't going to do that. And somebody said the BLM is a farce. Man, the BLM is nothing more than a ploy. That's all it is. It's a ploy. What ploy? I have no idea. But however, we have to go and strive for excellence and be the best at whatever we do, or we're going to be a memory. Thank you all for listening, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you'd like to donate to the page, you can cash out me at the word welcome, the number 2, HDIITV. Thank you all for listening, and we are out. Daisy!